Hey, you guys. I'm sitting here in the carpool lane. We're going to have a little carpool chat. I'm so exhausted. We have been transitioning our 3-year-old from the bed we had moved into our bedroom. He was sleeping with me, and he kept waking up 3 or 4 times a night. So we moved a bed and put it up next to our bed to transition him from me to the bed. Well, that worked. He's been in that for a while. So then we moved his bed to a different room. And for the first 2 days were golden. He slept the whole night, didn't wake up. But last night he woke up multiple times, literally within minutes of falling asleep. And he kept knocking on our door, coming back in the bedroom, wanting me to lay down in the bed with him, in his bed when I would walk him back to his bed. And his 2 other brothers were sleeping in the bed also. So there was no room for me to lay down with him. But I would sit on the bed next to him until he would go to sleep. And I guess I didn't wait long enough. I was super tired myself and really sleepy. This is like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning when this is going on. I have Paw Patrol on the TV so he can watch that, and he's going to sleep. And I would go back to my room and go lay down and start to go back to sleep. And within like 5 or 10 minutes, he would walk back to our bedroom and knock on the door and call my name, and I'd have to get back up, go lay him back down. So after like the 3rd or the 4th time, I finally made him a little spot on the floor next to where I laid so that he could lay down and go to sleep, because one of his other sisters was in the spot next to me in the bed, so there was no room for him in the bed. And he did. He laid down, and he finally went back to sleep and slept the rest of the night there. But oh my God, I've had 2 cups of coffee today, and I'm dragging. I was going to do my hair today because I washed it yesterday, and I was going to curl it or flat iron it or do something to it today. And I cannot pick myself up off the floor. I feel like I'm dragging. And I have no energy at all. It's gone. I don't know what to do today. So I'm sitting here waiting to pick up the kids. I even woke up late this morning, and the kids were a few minutes late to school. Not much, just like less than 5 minutes late. But oh my goodness, I want to lay back down and go to sleep. And it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon almost, and I'm dragging. I'm barely holding on. My oldest, he woke up and he's all throat hurts, severe headache. He closed all the blinds in the house today, and I don't know what's going on. My other daughter, she's been coughing the last few days. She's had really bad allergies though, and I think her body's built up to the Claritin. It's not working, and I think it's turned into an actual cold now. She says she had to leave her math test the other day, walk out in the hall just to cough up everything, and she was coughing a lot this morning when I dropped her off at school too. There's just something going on around. So I think this weekend we are going to lay low and not do much, not much of anything. I've been organizing and cleaning things out and having projects on the weekends to get ready for baby. I don't think we're going to do any of that this weekend. Although, well, I say that. We need to fix the shampooer. I finally have the belt ordered on Amazon, so I can change the belt on the shampooer. Now I have to shampoo the carpet in our master bedroom closet, because the kids keep going into our bedroom when I go pick up the kids from school, and they get into my makeup and they smear it all over the floor and the carpet. They got into the shaving cream, and it's a mess in our closet floor. It's carpeted, And I need to shampoo the landing upstairs between all the bedrooms and shampoo that really well. And then I've got a brand new lock for our master bedroom door as well to keep the kids out. It's not a fingerprint lock where you hold your thumb up to do the fingerprint, but it's a key code, and it has a key, and it has like a magnetic card that you can do. It's got 3 different ways you can enter, and you can program up to, like, I think it said 200 different people can have codes, their own code, like an office door, I guess you could say. I don't need all that. I just need the 1 or 2 for my husband and I just get in. We use the same code. But that's going to keep the kids from getting into our bedroom. I've had child locks on our door. I've had some at the very top, and they broke that. I have the doorknob cover where you have to squeeze it and turn the knob. They're getting into that every day. And my husband sleeps in there during the day, so I can't lock it any other way. And with these door locks, if you lock it from the inside, even there's the hole on the outside of the doorknob. It's not one of those you can put like a pin in and it unlocks it. You have to take the whole door assembly off to unlock it. So you have to have a screwdriver, and you have to take the case off, take the door handle off, and then unlock it that way. So that's not working at this house either. It's just been a nightmare. The kids have destroyed so much money in my makeup over the past like 2 years. It's not even funny. Like, they've gotten into locked doors many times. My train case that holds all my makeup in it, they've got into that. These kids are resourceful. I mean, they're only like 2 and 3 years old. They're very resourceful. And I've had a few back to back, so it's just been one long continuous time frame. So it'll be nice once we get the lock on the door. Keep them out of our bedroom. I actually moved my desk in there so that I can keep the pens and the markers and the scissors and stapler and, you know, office stuff that doesn't need to get destroyed. I can keep that in our bedroom. And it's under like an actual key, like number lock, like they can't get into that. My sewing machines, like things like that, they've gotten into all of that stuff. They've gotten into my sewing needles that go in the machine, the pins when you pin fabric and stuff together, the round cutter that's super sharp, like I cut myself with that. They've gotten into that. They love getting into shiny objects, I guess, pretty things. Basically, if I like it, they like it. Pretty much. But they're kids. I know what happens. It's frustrating because they're so inquisitive and they're so resourceful. Like, I don't know. My friends' kids don't do that. They don't naturally go to the most dangerous thing and go, ooh, what's that? I wonder what happens if this happens. Like, their kids actually sit on the patio outside and play sidewalk chalk for hours, or they're interested in, you know, they'll actually sit and look at picture books on their living room floor for like more than 30 seconds. Mine don't do that. They, not a chance in the world. Not at all. Maybe if they had 2 broken legs and they couldn't walk, then they would probably look at picture books for longer than 30 seconds or any kind of like book like that. They color, and they make them at sidewalk chalk. Oh my goodness. Sidewalk chalk, they pound into a powder, and then they like make these, I mean, they paint themselves with it with the powder in their hands or whatever, and they make designs on the patio, but they don't use it as the chalk. They like bang it into a powder until there's like nothing left. So it's like a one-time use. Drives me insane. We don't keep colored pencils in their reach, crayons, because that goes on the walls or it goes on the furniture, or they eat it. I mean, it's ridiculous. I've kept them in controlled environments, and they will wait till we go to sleep or they'll wait until we go to the bathroom. Oh my God, don't go to the bathroom if there's not somebody else that can watch the kids also, like an older kid or something like that, or you have to leave the door open, or you take the kids with you in the bathroom, then you're safe. You're safe that way. But yeah, so it's been fun. It's been interesting. But yeah, so it's also tiring. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I'm exhausted. You know, just being the pregnancy on top of that, just it zaps your energy. But we'll get there. It's no biggie. We just overcome. We adapt and we overcome. We find new things for them to do. Like we're setting up the backyard so that they have play areas. They have a nice sandbox out there. We just need to add more sand, and we want to get them some sand, like beach toys, so they can dig and they can sift and they can do all that stuff. I need to get my tiller, and I need to till a corner of the garden area so that we can plant stuff and they can dig there too, because they love to dig. They love to watch the lizards. We have geckos go along our back fence. They love those. They watch for those every morning. But it's been cold the last couple of days, so there hasn't been any lizards. But there's been a couple that came out today. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, not much else going on. Seems like all our friends are moving, so we have like less people that are going to be around. One of our friends is transferring to Virginia. It's going to be sad when they leave. Another friend of ours is moving out to Yuma, save some money because it's so expensive to live out here. They're still in San Diego. And so they're going to move out to Yuma, which is like a maybe 3.5 hour drive, which is drivable. But in our van, it would take maybe a full tank and maybe another half tank just to drive out there, maybe 2 full tanks. So I don't know if we'll be able to drive out there very much. We may make 1 or 2 trips out this summer, maybe, depending on, you know, how this pregnancy's going, if there's no complications, which so far there's not. And we'll be sad to see them go. And we only have 2 more years left, and then it'll be our time. Our time, we're going to leave. Still undecided where we're going to retire to. One of our options is Texas, which is a good option. But I want seasons, so maybe Tennessee. But it depends on job opportunities for my husband, where he can get a job at. I wouldn't say I'm worried about him being able to find a job. I hope that he can find a job that he wants rather than just getting one to get one. I want him to be happy in whatever job he gets. And I want to put down some roots. I want to settle somewhere where I know it's permanent. Where, you know, it's our place. It's not somebody else's. We're not dependent on somebody else's schedule or, you know, things like that. It'll be nice to finally put down some roots for our kids and our family. It just will depend on where it's going to be at. Okay, guys. Well, school is getting out soon, so I'm going to let you go, and you guys have a good day. Bye.